I remember that.
After I got the link to the little small presentation that they were gonna go live, right? After getting that link on a Google document, underneath it, I decided to like put out some things I had in mind of what to expect from this direct slash presentation. Essentially, first thing on the list, remake of Diamond and Pearl. And unfortunately, that's what I got spoiled on. For context of that, again, this is like in between like now and 7 o'clock in the morning. There was epiphany to me. What if I had like a freestanding display for my pins that are just sitting down the shelf in the back over here? Let's just do a real quick search. For the first two things that popped up were unrelated to any of the searches I've done. They were all trending. The very first thing that showed up, can you guess? Pokemon Diamond. Well, I know. I even put down, if it wasn't gonna be Diamond Pearl, it would have been Black and White 1 and 2. You know, considering that I think Nintendo and Pokemon Company really wants to uphold the 3DS titles for a while. I don't think we're gonna see too much of a remake for those like anytime soon. So it would have been the DS lineup, which would have been Diamond Pearl, Black and White 2. From here on, I actually have no idea, honest to goodness. The MOBA game. You guys remember that one? It was called like Pokemon Union, right? Pokemon Union. And I don't have anything else to say about that. If they don't touch up on that, or if they do, they'll also probably touch up on a random app game. Like maybe one that we haven't heard of before, or they're just gonna touch up on some existing ones, like Pokemon Go. Alright, this is a bit of a long shot. Please don't say anything right now, as far as like verifying this or not. They might do one last DLC season pass for Sword and Shield, or they'll talk about the development of another generation. Both highly improbable. I can't say anything about it. I could even back it up. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm still seeing like some drop frames. I don't know what I can do about it at that point. Like if I've already changed the settings. Looks good actually. Maybe I'm just imagining it. I didn't mean to stall for so long. I honestly wanted to talk about how I was so close to just watching this completely blindsided, but the worst shit happened. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I just heard vocals and I was like, nope. Stop it. Stop that right now. Oh yeah, the Hey You Pikachu. Never got a chance for that one, but you know. The step count? I actually never seen that. Ever. Or pinball. I actually didn't know about the adapter for that, but yeah. Camera. Pokemon Snap. Oh yeah, they should touch upon the new one. The anime. Crystal. It looks... Ooh. Oh. That doesn't look good. Guys, you seen that? I didn't know about that, actually. Yeah. I remember getting, like, this really cool, like, bookmark of, like, Pokemon Ruby, I think? I don't know, it was the most random thing. Anime! You know, because that's ongoing. The wireless oh, wow. Forgot about that. Swing motion? I didn't know about that. Wait, there's a What is that about a USB? Anime! Oh yeah, that one, like, Pokemon Wii game that was in Battle Revolution. And the walk... Oh, yeah. That sounds so familiar. Like, I've seen this before, but... The trio battle? The Black and White. The movie! Wait, why are you only highlighting the movie now? What about Pokemon Movie 2000? Arguably the best movie. I'm just kidding. It's just the one I watched the most at. I'm sorry, there's typing? The AR. Yes, I do remember that. Never touched it, though. Hey. Listen, X and Y, no matter how you look at the game now, the fact that the fact that they were able to put the 3D models on a handheld was like the greatest thing in my opinion. Art Train, I do remember that. Arcade fighting. What else was there? Oh yeah, Shuffle. And then Pokemon Go. Yeah. I feel like that they put a little bit more emphasis on that because of how popular it was. And here comes Sun and Moon. Tapping. Oh yeah, this is the Magikarp one, right? And then Masters, right? Actually, what were those figurines in the back that I saw? But hey, never got those shirts though. They actually look pretty clean. Hey, but Detective Pikachu was actually really good. Man, I kind of miss Sword and Shield. I haven't touched that since our last stream. Anime. Oh yeah, the brush. Oh, the web anime. Twilight Wings. Nice. Wait, I'm sorry, what? That was a... Wait, what? What was it? Oh, you know what? Let's just get... Let's just carry on. So, now they're really just highlighting everything that is involved with Pokemon. Everything that extended from the games.
Today, Mr. Utsunomiya will introduce our latest updates.
Ooh, okay.
Hello there, my name is Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. First, I'd like to give you the latest update on the new Pokémon Snap game.
Welcome to the world of new Pokémon Snap. This is the Lentil region. You'll ride the Neo 1
Lentil?
through the jungle, across the desert, and even under the sea to research
really nice.
Pokémon in their natural habitats. By watching wild Pokémon, you can
taking a picture of
discover
everything.
behaviors and expressions that are rarely seen.
You had your
A
chance.
surfing Alolan Raichu. And there's Vaporeon. Let's try throwing it a fluff fruit.
How you're gonna like just catch it
That's it.
immediately without even a
Now's our
second thought.
chance. What a wild way to eat.
The
Here's
Pokemon
a
that said to
part
eat
at
mountains.
Let's try playing a melody.
I'm sorry, what was that?
That sure made Hoot Hoot happy.
That's cute though.
You'll also have Illumina orbs, something the professor invented. If you use one of these, you can make any Pokemon glow.
I was about to say, like, you mean like get some good lighting in there so you can not ruin the eyesight?
Those flames changed color.
That's actually really cool.
It's time to go online. You can share your favorite photos and check out photos
that
from
kind of reminds
around
me.
the
Wasn't there a
world.
thing in Sun
And
and
if your
Moon
photo
that did
becomes
something like that?
popular, it might even be featured and get more attention. Seeing something like that may inspire you to go back and take even more photos. We're getting
nice,
closer
actually.
to the start of your adventure.
It's actually really
I
nice.
hope you're looking forward to the game's release on April 30th.
For now.
Next, I'd like to present the latest news about the Pokemon video game series. Have a look at this video.
Diamond. We're like diamonds in the sky. I too. So beautiful. Yeah. I was about to say like. Yeah. I got confused because I forgot what the opening was for like Platinum. But I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I haven't actually seen this though. So, hold on. Okay. Cool, they still kept it kind of shrunk down. Thud. Oh, oh no. We have to see Barry again. Wait a minute. Those rooms again. Yeah. Wow, that animation was actually really, really clean. Brilliant Diamond. Shining Pearl. Let's not forget about Platinum. Just kidding. Oh, it is 2020. Okay. I was going back and forth whether or not they would, if they were to announce this, would it be like next year or would it be like late within this year? So I'm glad I was right for the first one. But another story awaits. New Generation 2?
This is a tale from a long, long time ago, when the Sinnoh region was still only a vast wilderness. A certain village bustled with the comings and goings of people, while in the mountains and seas, Pokémon roamed as they pleased.
All pet should be protected at all costs, I'm just saying. Xenoblade? What the? What is? I was gonna say, what is? Yo, what is this? What the? What the? What the fuck? Well, hold on, this is kind of cool. This is different, slightly. Only slightly. It's kind of the Pokemon game I've always kind of wanted to anticipate. One where you're actively controlling even more. Different generation starters? That's weird. What's weird? What? They are kind of one of the best starters. Not all of them. Whoa. I can totally just be coasting with these ones, right? But yeah. But tell me more about that, okay? Oh shit. Oh my Arceus. So okay, Pokemon Legends is what it's called. Early 2022. Okay. Okay.
I'm pleased to announce two new additions to the Pokemon video game series, both taking place in the Sinnoh region.
Okay.
First, I'd like to present the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl games. These are faithful remakes of the Pokemon Diamond version and Pokemon Pearl version games, which were released for the Nintendo DS system in Japan 15 years ago.
I'd still say, like, there was a lot of things I loved about Diamond
The
and Pearl.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl games,
Your health going down really slowly.
remakes of the Pokemon
Pretty much the
Diamond
only problem
version
I
and
have with it.
Pokemon Pearl version games, which were released for the Nintendo DS system, are coming to Nintendo Switch. These games will be developed by Ilka Inc., who also worked on Pokemon Home. The project is being directed by Yuichi Ueda of Ilka, as well as Game Freak's Junichi Masuda,
It does
who was
kind
the
of,
director
I'm
for
not sure
the
how
original
much of an
Pokemon Diamond
effect.
version and Pokemon Pearl version games.
But it did look
Your
kind of
adventure
different.
will take place in the Sinnoh region. Rich in nature and with towering
But then
Mount
again,
Coronet at its
they're
heart,
just trying to
it is
touch
a
upon
land
what's
of
already
many myths
existed.
passed down through
So-
the ages. The sense of scale of the original game's towns and routes has been carefully preserved, and you'll be able
It's
to
like,
travel
you're
through
able to
familiar
walk diagonally.
locations once again. You'll set out on your journey after choosing either Turtwig,
Oh, don't
Chimchar,
make me
or
choose
Piplup
again.
as your first partner Pokemon. In these games,
I'd probably
you
still
can enjoy a
pick
grand
Turtwig, but-
adventure together with all the Pokemon from Pokemon Diamond version
Anyway.
and Pokemon Pearl version. Newcomers and previous visitors to the Sinnoh region alike can look forward to experiencing the original Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl stories, freshly recreated for Nintendo Switch.
I was gonna say, I do have
What
a
did you
small
think?
gripe with the visuals,
Pokemon
but I'm gonna
Brilliant
leave
Diamond
it for a
and
little
Pokemon
bit.
Shining Pearl will launch simultaneously around the world late this year.
Nice, nice,
We
nice.
hope you're all excited for a nostalgic yet fresh adventure in the Sinnoh. Next,
Can you talk about-
allow me to introduce you to the Pokemon Legends Arceus game. Pokemon Legends Arceus represents a new approach for the Pokemon video game series. Development is in full swing at
It's like,
Game Freak,
tell me
with the
more,
aim to
please.
deliver a gaming experience that breaks new ground for the Pokemon series. Please have a look at this video.
Yes, please. Yes, sir. Okay.
The events of this game unfold in the Sinnoh of old, and this time too, Mount Coronet towers over the center of the region. Pokemon live freely in the wild here, but the harsh environments may be different from the Sinnoh region you remember. In this era, people have journeyed to Sinnoh from all over and founded a prosperous village in the hope of learning more about this land.
Okay.
As for these three Pokemon, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott, it seems they were brought to Sinnoh by a certain professor who encountered them while traveling around various regions. You'll set off on your adventure after receiving a first partner Pokemon of your own from this professor.
I love it's like literally the ancestors essentially of our starter
With
trainers.
the village as your base, you'll venture out to the different corners of the region on your quest to create Sinnoh's very first Pokedex. Even in this era, wild Pokemon can be caught with Pokeballs.
Like,
you can also engage in Pokemon battles alongside your Pokemon allies.
I'm sorry?
Sharpen your skills for both catching and battling Pokemon and strive to complete your Pokedex. Now for the mythical Pokemon that graces the game's title and story, Arceus. According to legend, Arceus shaped all there is in this world. But how is this Pokemon connected to your journey?
I mean, he kind of made
the answer
Pokemon,
to this
yes?
question and more await you in this exciting new action RPG adventure for the Nintendo Switch system.
See the dodge roll though. That's interesting. Again, we'll talk more about it like
Pokemon Legends
after
Arceus will launch simultaneously around the world early next year.
Nice. That was actually better than I expected. Of course, there was a whole a nice look back on the entire history of Pokemon, right? There's Brian. Yes, sir. Brian, were you lurking? Were you trying to protect me from like any type of comment you may have had that would have revealed the entire thing otherwise? Ted 4 is my fave of all times. Mean good now. Yeah, I've been lurking. Okay, cool. So, I'm still a little saddened that Pokemon Diamond was kind of spoiled for me, but it is what it is. Aside from the simple text of it, I did not see any visuals of this game whatsoever before. So, seeing it now is kind of crazy. I liked that they touched upon Pokemon Snap and they actually showed a lot more gameplay. It's really pretty. And knowing that like another team's also like helped like kind of create this has shown like really cool visual stuff that Pokemon can be. How much they like show the belovedness of like the games, but also just showing shout outs to just every other aspect of how you celebrate it like in your own way is really cool. This might be like a first look at it. I'm not too hot on like the visuals on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm just gonna be honest. This is probably early game footage. Sure, maybe we'll just leave it at that. Maybe we'll just wait for it to develop a little bit more. Granted, they're also working with another team to make this work, so everything looks slightly different. Lighting is whatever. Backgrounds, they're hyper detailed, but there's a weird like depth to them in these scenarios when you're actually battling. In the overworld, it's totally fine. Well, I might need to get used to everyone's like big old feet. It's just the battle like arenas like look kind of off, but it's probably the most detailed I've seen it. Even more than I would say the animation is still really nice. Still probably like better than as far as that detail than like Sword and Shield actually, because wasn't Sword and Shield obviously like there you have like a backscape of or like a background and everything, but everything like is further spaced out. Now everything's closed in, and maybe that's what's hitting me right now. Sin was awesome. I want to give a huge shout out to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl for once again being like one of the first games on like its handheld platform. Just like how I praise X and Y for going as far as it did. Just taking the first step forward to showing how 3D models can look and be like on a handheld. The team they're working with worked on Near on Automata. Well, they talked about it being like from Pokemon Home as well, so that's why I can hold on to. But that's really cool. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to like shout out to Pokemon Diamond. One, making your starter a ground type as well. I was gonna say Earth type, so he learns Earthquake. Shouts to Torterra. Not shout outs to having another firefighting type, but you know what? Infernape's pretty fast, so we'll give him a pass. A water steel type, Empoleon is pretty badass, and it would probably be really good. Because steel typing has that strong effectiveness against fairies, right? No shout outs to Barry, but shout outs to legendaries. Shout outs over the fact that you wouldn't have guessed Dialga and Palkia's like typing. Biggest thing about Diamond and Pearl, Wi-Fi connection. The fact you can do this like wirelessly just through the handheld by itself. Another thing, actually separating special and physical types of like attacks. Shouts to Lucario. Simply Lucario. Shouts for Cynthia giving us the roughest time. Shouts to Spiritomb being, I think, one of the first Pokemon to have absolutely no weaknesses to this day. Also Garchomp. Shouts to Garchomp. Also shouts to just giving like some Generation 1 love to like by giving them evolutions. We're talking about Magnezone, we're talking about like Electivire, Magmortar. Whether you like them or not, at least they got some love on that. Even Nosepass got an evolution. Probopass. Okay, gotta talk about Pokemon Legends. That was absolutely left field for me. I've never, like, I love that it is just, it's still Sinnoh region, but it's in the past. And obviously the biggest thing, right? Biggest thing, you have more control. Art style is different. I love this art style, actually. It's weird too because like there's a lot more like open negative space in this one, right? Just as normally real life would be, versus like the sheer contrast of the level designing in Pokemon like Diamond Pearl, where everything's collapsed there because it's a handheld game. I like how they are touching up on Arceus, because Arceus, as far as I know, to this day there's no real easy way to get him. Like you have to have done every single like special event they had possible to make sure you get him, and if you're able to catch him here, just naturally in game, that's something else. You know what? This kind of reminds me of what was that game? With Materasu, the dog. Why Okami? Okay. Thank you. Okay, here's this. Being able to throw a Pokeball just like right then and there. As you would. This is exactly what I've always imagined Pokemon would one day hit. Or at least in my wildest dreams. To be able to just roam Pokemon. Like, Pokemon Sword and Shield was getting close. Like, really close. Because you're seeing Pokemon, you're able to like avoid them. You can even like go in contact with them. Here, you can just catch them like that. And you can still battle with them. It's wild. Also, shout out to because you get these three as your starters. Phenomenal. I wouldn't argue against any of this. Oshawott final evolution is kind of weird, but that's okay. We need to put more respect on Typhlosion's name, because otherwise his idle animations aren't gonna cut it. And Rowlet's perfect. Rowlet's absolutely perfect. But yeah, bro, I was saying, hoping they fix some of those animations though. Things look a little choppy, but you know, I'm still getting a day one. Yeah, so I did see that too. Hope for the best. Like that, like Chimchar's like, eh. But it's cool that this is your this is kind of what I've always like imagined it as such, but now they're actually showing it, so it's wild. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Because Brian was talking about digging for fossils again, and I was like, oh, can't wait to lose my chance at another Pokemon when it gets caved in. But yeah, Diamond Pearl is like done a great thing. Actually, what I wanted to talk about was the fact that I think the DS was kind of like another turning point in which it became that much more difficult to transfer your Pokemon over, because in Diamond and Pearl, the way you transfer your old generation Pokemon, and it had to be from Ruby, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire like were the oldest games. I think even now that you can transfer Pokemon over to. You can't do Pokemon Red and Blue, or in their case, Pokemon Red and Green. You can't go Gold and Silver or Crystal. It has to be like Ruby and Sapphire, because with that you plug into like a regular, like Generation 1 Nintendo DS. You beat Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, so you activate like that new Safari Farm like thing, and you catch them that way. And then I forget how you're able to transfer it over to like Black and White, but you're able to do that. And then the 3DS had like a Pokemon transfer thing, so you could transfer Black and White 2 Pokemon over to that, and then transfer it over to X and Y, and now we have what was it, Pokemon Bank. So there's that. So we're at a point where like I'm really hoping that they push all generations over to the Switch, so it's a lot easier for people to just collect it or catch them all essentially. We have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's Generation 1. That means we had to bump up what was it, Gold and Silver, but they already had remakes, so that's kind of hard. So we're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna put that on the shelf and think about that later. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, as well as Pokemon X and Y, they're 3DS games. They're not gonna let go of those. I don't believe they're gonna do anything with that until like later. Black and White will be due for the remake. They'll be due for another remake, so that's what we're gonna anticipate. So now, Diamond and Pearl are now easily accessible. You can transfer Pokemon over to Pokemon Home, and so your collection grows that way. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time. Those look fun. I'm excited. Definitely be excited because not in addition to Diamond and Pearl, they're also going to have a brand new game that looks it's entirely different, but also kind of the same at the same time. It's literally just taking the extra step to make it kind of real. Like this is like game controller Pokemon Go essentially. Or I guess in a way you could say it's a touch up to like Pokemon Let's Go, where they're incorporating both like the what were they called, the wilds in Pokemon Sword and Shield, where they were fully 3D like backgrounds where you can turn your camera around, you can run around, but they're taking a step forward like as far as like I guess quality of life, but also just kind of expectations where you're encountering wild Pokemon like whenever. In fact, you don't have to like run into them. You could just like sneak behind them and just like throw a Pokeball and just hope for the best. So I'm looking forward to that. And depending on how well the game does, I hope that they make more stuff like that. Whether it be like Legends 2, or maybe they're just going to use this formula going forward. So I can mark this off as a it's not happening, but I'm glad though that they're not trying to touch up on a new generation. I love that. Now I think about it, the fact that they're showing like these two games and how different that they are is really cool. Like they're touching up on Diamond and Pearl. They're just upgrading it, so it's like, I mean, there's not really much. I shouldn't say that. Like they're still sticking to that old formula. They're not trying to go like full 3D on that one. They're just like updating the graphics on that. And I think that's fine. But Pokemon Legends is actually like pushing everything that they're doing even further. And so I'm very excited about that they're really trying this out. And I really hope that it works out well, because look what you can do. You can be with your Pokemons and they're going to be like, hey, we're fighting in real life. And they do. That's still really cool animation. But you can also just throw Pokeballs like that, like out in the wild. Or maybe you can still weaken them and still catch them. It's great. Yeah. All right. That'll be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. And we'll see you guys next time. Hashtag bye, everyone. Here, let me leave you off with a,
Yes, sir!
All right, bye.